Okay guys, what's going on? Marco here in Denver, Colorado. I'm in the home office at like 2 in the morning, but I have to answer these questions, and I'm gonna cut a quick video to save tons of time because everyone's coming at me with all these questions about, I know you can make money with Instagram, and I can build my Instagram following and monetize my social media and build an empire with a smartphone from anywhere in the world, right? And it's just like this huge buzz, and it's completely possible, but there's a lot of hype and craziness in the industry, right? And so this will save me time, and I'm going to show you the difference between old school and new school. This stuff completely changed my life. You may know my story. I was a pro athlete, pro snowboarder for 17 years. Got to travel the world, tons of money, freedom, abundance, and once you're making a lot of money, $500,000 to $1 million a year, it's really hard to go back to a normal life, right? So I knew I couldn't go back to some normal, crappy job, and I got into business. We started launching companies, because pretty soon you figure out, okay, you can't have your dreams if you're building somebody else's. We worked with some of the fastest growing companies in America. And so I knew I needed to launch my own companies. So when we did that, I just flopped and failed forward, got back up, failed again, got back up, failed again, got back up. And that's what you have to do. There's no way around it, right? That's mandatory in success because it's not a fail, it's feedback. You learn every time. And then you learn what not to do, right? So what I thought was success, people think they're successful. All it did is, you can make a lot of money, but you have no life. And, I went from traveling the world to just being owned by the business, stress, overhead, responsibilities, mortgage, insurance, paperwork, attorneys, like crazy, just busy, right? And I started to miss time. No more traveling, lost a lot of freedom, and worst of all, most painful of all, I was missing time with my kids. It's really painful when you gotta leave before they're awake and get back too tired to play with them, and just daughter sitting just crying because I'm leaving, and it's just painful to be away. I would get back and miss all the important stuff, and it just weighed down on me so heavy that I had to start looking for solutions. And that's how we end up in all these newer school business models, because I'm looking at my friend Travis and Scott, and they're always with their family. They're always going back and forth to Costa Rica, always on the golf course, rafting with the kids. I'm like, man, what do you do? You've heard of the laptop lifestyle, right? And they're giggling, I'm like, no, seriously, what do you do? Because a lot of people come at me and they're like, oh yeah, how or what is it? How do you do it? It's like, well, you're actually starting backwards. You have to start with the why, okay? And a lot of the gurus, my simple system, make $10,000 a month, stay away from all that crap. If you're looking for easy, right, some easy get rich quick, if you look for easy, you're never gonna find it because it does not exist, or else everyone would be doing it, okay? So if you're looking for easy get rich, this is not the group for you, right? Or the community. But when you sit in there and you learn, I was ferocious about getting back to my kids. So you start with the why. If you have a strong enough reason why, you will find out how to do it. You'll take the time to find out, and you'll do whatever it takes. All right. So being that you're on this video, props to you, because it's not as hard as people think. You have to invest your time. It doesn't even cost money, literally. A lot of things you can get into, okay, but we have cracked the code on so many of these things. We know how to do all this. Been doing it for over a decade, okay? But I'm gonna break down the difference in business models for newbies, okay? And everybody knows this now, that the old school is outdated, inefficient, ineffective, it's a business model, but it's old, right? Like going to the brick and mortar shops when everybody knows you can buy online. Here's why. Old school is so bad. That's why everybody's going out of business, is because, okay, say you're the producer, right? Well, you have to get it manufactured, so you're going to spend money and you go there, and then you try to go to, like, let me give you an example. We used to make skateboards and snowboards overseas. I can get a deck, the wooden part of the skateboard, made for like $7. But by the time it goes to, me, through the international distributor, to the local distributor, to the retail store, or whatever, it's, there could be some middlemen in there, and there always is. And they're going to double the price and take their cut and all that stuff. So it's $65 by the time it gets into the store, at least 55, right? If you go to the skate shop. And so, we tried to do a deal with Walmart before, and holy crap, they're so strong, they're so powerful with all their distribution that they go, if you don't give me the price I want, I'm just going to put somebody else on my shelf, right? So you have to literally give it to them for nothing. That means you have to give it, you have to sell it to them for super cheap. That means you have to make your stuff for as cheap as you can, chinsing on all the ingredients, and it's just low quality stuff all in there, right? And if you're in retail, you have to spend hundreds of millions of dollars in advertising to try to get the consumers, educate the consumers to try to get them to buy your shiny box instead of somebody else's, right? So all the money, 80% of the money is lost in marketing and middlemen. That's why the product sucks when you see actresses and Cindy Crawford and doctors, rented doctors on the TV and stuff. They don't have any money left for the actual ingredients or science or safety, efficacy, any of that stuff, right? And this is the big one. If you don't adapt to the new changing ways of the world, and it moves so fast, those that don't adapt, they suffer and struggle month to month, paycheck to paycheck, because they're not open to new information. Okay, you're looking at new information right now, new ideas, right? You can't keep doing the same old things or you'll get the same old result, right? Old ideas that don't work, you can't keep doing that. Some people are like, I'm just going to get a better job, that nothing's going to change. You're still making somebody else rich, right? Everybody knows now you got to build your own dreams. You can't have your dreams if you're building somebody else's business the whole time, right? What they told you, go to school, get a job, get a safe, secure job, and work 40 hours, 50 hours a week for the next 40 years of your life. And then when you're 70, 65, then you get to retire and travel the world and do all the things you wanted to do with your life, right? That's not the way anymore. That was from the industrial age where you work hard your whole life. This is the information age, okay? If you're good at spreading and sharing information, and I'll show you how to do that, you make a lot of money, smart money, not hard work money, okay? So all these business models are done. And I just think about it. How did Walmart become that powerful and that big, the wealthiest? Well, they just got rid of one of the middlemen and they became the wholesaler and the retailer, started warehousing their own stuff, and they would go from the producer to Walmart to the consumer, right? But now everybody knows you can buy online, direct. See, here, you're losing all the money. It's totally ineffective. You have banks and all that stuff, and the consumer's unhappy because you get crappy product for way too expensive. Now the consumer can buy direct to the company, right, to the producer. And that means you can make money. You can be the virtual middleman. Think about everyone else. How does Amazon.com get paid? They just connect the consumer with what they're looking for. Now I want to explain the business model. At the bottom of everyone's switching their business model. Even just don't believe me, watch Comcast Cable tonight. Look at Success Magazine, everything they're saying today. Comcast will say, hey, if you tell your friends and family about Comcast, we're going to give you $100. They're saying if you talk to your network, your network, Facebook, your network of people, right? They'll give you $100 off your bill, right? Because they know nobody cares about the TV anymore. They trust their friends and their family, right? Amazon.com. If you go to the bottom of every one of those sites, Macy's, Target, Walmart, Amazon.com, all of them, there's a little thing in there, at the bottom, it says, become an affiliate, promote it for us. And you get your own personalized link, okay? And when people go through your link and they buy something, you get the commissions. And you can literally do it with your phone or laptop and learn how to market, learn how to do that. And when you put something online, that's 24 hours a day, right? You could be watching this video, I'll be doing something else. And so I'm leveraging, using the internet, using Facebook. Facebook is working for me while I'm not working, while I'm actually with my kid. Does that make sense? Right? So everyone is going to be forced into a 1099. They're going to lose their jobs because all this is gone. That's why you're seeing the malls struggling. The mall over here in Colorado, they make you pay money just to park. They're hurting so bad, right? So everyone's happy because you get it for cheaper. Cut out the middleman, better products for cheaper online because these companies put more money into the products. The products are highly superior. People love them. They talk about it. They believe in it. They promote it. And they love them, and so everyone's happy, okay? Way more efficient, way quicker, faster, better lifestyles, and it's all learnable, okay? If you're struggling, if you feel like you're undervalued, right? They don't pay you enough. Well, it's designed like that. If you're in a regular job or regular traditional business, the design, by law, they have to make a profit. So that means pushing the employees down, paying them the least amount of money that you possibly can without them getting too pissed that where they quit, right? But paying them the least amount of money for the most amount of work so you can make a profit. But see, if you're self-motivated, you want to be in a commission-based situation, but this only for self-motivated people, right? And there's no cap. That means these companies, they don't make money unless you're making money, right? So they help you, teach you, we teach you, have invested in you to teach you how to make a ton of money, okay? Everyone's happy. So there's tons of ways to get into this. I mean, literally, this is just listing off a few of them. Internet marketing, blogging, email marketing, affiliate marketing, network marketing. You could have products, you could have a service, you could have sell software, Shopify, Amazon, info products, digital assets, whatever, right? And we've been doing this for over 10 years and helping tons and tons and thousands of people. Okay, we have thousands of people in these groups, in our secret groups, where we're doing teachings and trainings for free. And depending on where you are, what your budget is, what you're willing to do. If you're a business owner, you need to learn how to use social media to generate leads, more sales, more customers for your business, more channels of income into that business, right? Maybe you're looking for multiple streams. Maybe you're looking for an exit strategy so you can retire faster and not be owned by your business. Or your employee, right? And you feel over-promised, under-delivered, underappreciated, things like that, and you just want more out of life. If you've ever felt like that and you've just been busy and you want to be around your kids or you want to be doing something outdoors and you want to find a passion where you can make money with it online, then reach out, okay? But here's the catch, which is why I had to make the video and put a it's kind of like funneling and a filter, because you can imagine everyone wants to, who do you know that might want to make more money than they're currently making right now, right? So that's a lot of, there's so much demand that we have to filter out the tire kickers, the serious from the curious, okay? So we're not looking for tire kickers, skeptics, any of that stuff, because you'll see that in 10 years, they'll still be skeptical. They'll still be, 20 years, they'll still be broke and skeptical. Everything's a scam and all that kind of stuff. While these companies are emotionless, there's so much demand. Everybody's looking for something, right? And if you're just the person that helps people with solutions, helps people find what they're looking for, then you make a lot of money, smart money, not hard work money. Use your brain, smart money. Look around, pay attention, right? So go down below to get more information, step-by-step kind of stuff, but you'll fill out an application, right? You'll get on the email list. You can get tips, tools, training. We put out value there. We can add, depending on what you're looking for, we'll put you in the right secret groups. And but fill out the application so we kind of know where you're going, what you're doing. And then we can be in touch, have the team get in touch with you, and hope that makes sense. Hope that was valuable. We'll talk to you soon. See you on the other page. Click that button, and we'll see you soon. Later.